let me do a little intro and then we're going to have some questions.
Intro. Or like.
Oh, God. Hey, Mama, come in, grab a drink. Welcome back to another episode of The Pooch. We are back on school holidays. We have another school holiday edition today with my beautiful daughter. Do you want to say something? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Luna. One more thing I want to say. It's a weird podcast name because it's the Pooch. And if you take away the CH, you know what you have.
You don't like my podcast name, The Pooch?
It's the poo. Actually, it's the poo.
Well,
Poo and the way and the butt.
okay. As you can tell, we're on week 2 of the school holidays. And we are in definite school holiday mode, aren't we? We thought we would do an episode today, and the topic of today is what it means to be a strict mum. Because we've done an episode before about what it means to be a good mum.
Yeah, we have.
We have.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good episode. And we thought we'd just talk a little bit more about mums and different types of mums. And the topic that we thought would be great to talk about today, since Mummy has had some strict moments over the school holidays. So I'm going to ask you, Luna, what is a strict mum?
Cranky.
Does being strict mean being cranky?
It does.
What does it mean to be strict? What is strict, though? Strict is cranky? About what? What do strict mums get cranky about?
If they take too slow.
If they're too slow?
Yeah, and sometimes they don't listen.
If they don't listen?
That happens a lot.
That happens a lot. Where? In this house?
Well, not like 24/7, but I would say most days.
Most days. To be strict, you're saying it means to be cranky?
Yeah, and not buy your kids an iPhone.
Not buy your kids an iPhone. How old are you again?
6.
6. Okay. We're not buying iPhones for a 6-year-old. Definitely.
I've seen people on TV and they're like about 3 years old and they got like 10 iPhones.
And what do you think? Do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah.
You do?
Uh-huh. I mean, you get games on your phone.
Do you think that's
download them.
okay? Do you think that's good for a 3-year-old?
Well, as long as the parents say it's okay.
All right, let's just talk about that. Do you think if a 3-year-old has a phone,
That's not going to happen.
you said, well, but if the parents say it's okay, it's fine. Is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. I really want to understand what you think strict is, though. Strict is someone who gets cranky, who doesn't buy the things that you want them to buy.
Yeah.
Is strict,
Like my grandma, she buys everything, but other grandmas, there's a kid in my class, and they say their grandma's very strict, very strict.
yeah? Not
Even
like,
though mine is not.
why is your grandma not strict? How is your grandma not strict?
She's not strict at all. She buys me anything I want.
Mm-hmm.
Every time and every day and every time I see her, she says yes to everything.
Okay, so if she's not strict and she says yes
I
to
just
everything,
please face.
your please face.
It all
You beg. Okay, but that's what I want to understand. So if you think being strict is the opposite of that, does that mean someone who says no to a lot of things? Is a mum who's strict someone who says no to things that you want?
in my brain, the answer is yes.
In your brain, the answer is yes. Okay. My next question is,
God.
wait, my next question is, are there good types of strict then?
Yeah,
Explain that.
like moms trying to keep their children safe, or moms trying to, like, the parents or people are trying to keep their kids safe, or parents they're trying to say to their kids, no, too much sugar, no more ice cream.
And is that a good type of strict?
Yeah,
Why is it good?
because then the kids are healthy.
Yeah. Interesting. So a strict parent says no. You said they shout a lot. But a strict parent says no to things because you were saying, oh, my grandma's not strict. She says yes to whatever I want.
Yeah, because that is true.
But if I said yes to whatever you wanted, what would happen? Would you like me to say yes to everything?
Sure.
Would you? But you just said there's a good type of strict.
Yeah, there is a good type of strict, but I want. Sorry. There is a good type of strict, but I want you to. I want you to say yes. I want you to keep me happy and keep me safe and keep me like I'm having the best time of my life and also keep me safe. I don't know how to do it.
Okay. You don't know how to do both.
I don't
So
know
how
to
do
do it.
so that well that's interesting, isn't it? Because If I said yes to everything, then would I be keeping you safe?
Wait, start again.
Okay, so you said there's a good type of strict because
By keeping your children safe
you need to keep your children safe
and healthy.
and healthy. So if I said yes to everything, would I be keeping you safe and healthy?
Be obviously.
Happy, obviously. But would I be keeping you safe and healthy?
Yeah, I think you would. The yesterday before, so I don't know what it's like.
You just said yesterday. Can you explain what yesterday means?
Is you have to say for the whole day yes to anything your kids say, but you can't say yes to something in the future that lasts in the future, or you can't say yes to anything like killing anybody.
No,
Yeah,
we definitely don't want that.
but and you can't say yes to traveling like something out of Australia, like
Because it'd be too far.
country.
Yeah, because it'd be too far to do in the same day.
Yeah.
Okay, so a yes day is basically a day where your mum or dad says yes to you the whole day long. And we haven't had one yet. We're hoping to have one soon.
Again.
We're working our way towards it. Yeah?
Please say that one more time, and please give me one more tick on my
Yeah, so how are we working towards a yes day? What do we need? 10?
ticks
10 ticks on what?
on the reward chart for listening.
So good listening gets you a tick on your reward chart
And I'm gonna do good listening now.
from right now. Okay, right. Well, we're close. We've got 9. We've got 9 ticks. We're close to a yes day, but we haven't achieved it just yet, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you got your ears on?
yeah, got my ear.
Fantastic. You should keep them on. Keep them on, then we can have a yes day. In yes day, the mum says yes to everything.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
You guys should watch it.
Okay. It's really good movie, actually. She says yes to everything, but what do they have for breakfast?
Ice cream.
Okay, so imagine if I said yes to everything every day. Imagine if we had ice cream
cream.
for breakfast every morning. Did you see how sick the dad got?
He's got like banana tummy. He's like, oh, you serious? Oh.
Yes. Okay. So imagine what would happen then. How would you feel every day?
Happy. Like I'm like, oh wow, I'm so excited for breakfast tomorrow.
But then you'd have a sore tummy all day.
Yeah, but it's fun.
I asked you before, are there good types of strict?
Yeah,
Because they
keep the children, keep the keep the children safe
Okay.
and healthy
So
and happy.
so there is a line between being strict, but there's a good strict.
Strict for no reason and strict for a reason.
Okay. Explain that a bit more. Strict for no reason and strict for a reason. That's the difference.
So strict for no reason is like your kids are doing so good listening and then you just send it to the room for nothing.
Okay.
But a good type of strict is when you like your kids are doing good listening and then you don't get them in trouble and you keep them safe, happy and healthy.
Okay. I like that. I really like that. I like that version of strict that you're talking about. My next question is, why do you think this is a tricky question? So listen carefully. Why do you think some parents are strict and some parents are not strict?
Because some children are a bit cheeky sometimes
Ah.
and some children are respectful.
So
Sensible.
do you think it all depends on the children?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never thought about it that way. So you think the parents who are not strict with their kids, do you think that's because they don't need to be strict with their kids?
I think. I mean, I
Mm,
don't know.
that's an interesting way to see it. Um,
And I've also got another way. Maybe because the parents are just trying to keep their children safe.
yeah.
And some parents are like, well, I think my kids are old enough to know that they shouldn't do that.
Okay. So some parents, you're saying maybe some parents leave it up to the kid to do the right thing. Other parents kind of
Like
take charge.
if the parents got a 3-year-old, they need to not leave it up to their children
Hmm.
because they're only just 3 years old. But if they're like 19 or 18 or teenager or like an adult already,
Yeah.
they should just leave it up to them because they know the right thing to do and they know what's best.
I love that. That's really good. So I'm curious though, have you ever, don't name any names, of people when I ask you the next question, okay?
Why?
Because they might listen to this and then they'll know. So I'm just, okay, let me ask you the question and then you'll understand why. That's a really good way to see it. But do you think that there are ever parents of kids the same age, let's say 2 6-year-olds, one kid's parents are stricter and the other kid's parents are less
I
strict?
don't get it.
Let's pretend you have a classroom full of kids. Do you think all the parents are equally as strict, or do you think some parents are more strict and some parents are less strict? If all the kids are the same age. Because you said before, how strict a parent is, it depends on the kid. So it depends if they're old enough to not need them to be so strict, or they're like a 3-year-old needs more strictness than a 19-year-old kid, right? Sometimes there are kids all the same age, but their parents are all different types of strict.
Maybe because some kids are just a bit cheeky and naughty sometimes.
So you think the cheeky, naughty kids have stricter parents
Yeah.
and the sensible kids have less strict parents? Okay, interesting. I like the way you think because
And,
I think that's how it should be.
and the very scared kids like me have protective parents. Like, bah, bah, bah,
Oh,
bah.
wow. I don't think you're a very scared kid.
I am. I mean, you should see me when I get a pet dog. I still
Um,
like them, but now I'm like,
okay.
it's
Firstly,
scary
firstly,
actually.
we've never had a pet dog, so you're
But we want to
assuming.
get one. Mommy wants to get one.
I've seen you in jujitsu,
Yeah, but
undefeated.
coach has actually explained it properly.
Okay, but I'm saying
The coach.
I know
And
I'm
you're
not
not
Master
the soccer
Carlos.
coach. You're not the soccer
I know
coach.
that. I know that, but I wouldn't call you a scared person if you are undefeated in jujitsu.
You're not the jiu-jitsu coach or the soccer
So you think
coach
I'm
or
wrong?
any
Do you
coach.
think I'm wrong when I say I don't think you're a scared person?
Well, I might be scared of some things.
You might be scared of dogs. I'm scared of spiders. I don't think I'm a scared person though.
Yeah, because one day I remember you said you had a white tail crawling on your hand
Yep.
and you said you were sick.
I felt sick. It made me feel like, oh, yuck. For hours, I could feel it crawling on me, even though it was gone.
Gross.
Ugh. Anyway, we'll go back to the question.
Because it's
You
not.
think that parents are strict depending on the kid. So if a kid is naughty and cheeky, the parents are more strict than the responsible, sensible kids.
There's lots of kids in my class and they're like naughty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think their parents are more strict?
And there's lot actually not just in my class, but lots of people outside my class in the whole school who are so naughty.
Do you think that there are some kids whose whose parents should be stricter than they are?
I can't remember your sentence.
Okay. Do you think that some kids, you know how you said how it should be is that when kids are naughty and not listening and being not sensible, their parents are stricter. Do
Yeah.
you think that there are some kids who are naughty, not sensible, whose parents are not strict?
Well, I've met some kids in the park and they're like, sometimes they're a bit naughty or mean to me.
Hmm.
And then they they just lie to their parents and then that's how their parents get the other people in trouble. Because
Mm.
I've seen someone in the park saying, "Hey, he pushed me," when actually that other kid who's being mean pushed the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And so he told his parents that,
And his parents believed him?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what would happen if the kid was naughty but he lied to their parents.
What happened the other day when you and your brother were you were queuing up to get your face painted? Do you remember? There was a kid that pushed in behind you. So it was between you and your brother.
Yeah.
And what happened?
There was a kid that pushed him behind me and he kept ignoring me when I said, "Excuse me, that's my spot. Can you please move?" And he said, "No, it doesn't matter." And then he just,
And who was standing next to him?
his mum.
His mum.
And she wasn't strict to him at all.
Yeah. So
And
he was being quite mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the little boy said, "Fine, have your sport back."
What do you mean? He still stayed between you and your brother.
Yeah, he did, but then I saw him say that. And then
Uh,
he just gave me a little turn of being in front of me.
yeah. But he still so he pushed in front of your brother. So he was not being very kind at all. He was actually being quite rough. I saw him push your brother and I stood nearby and I kept checking that your brother was okay. Maybe, do you think I should have done something different?
Yeah, I think you should have told the other kid off
You think I should have told him off?
and chatted to the other parent
Okay.
because I need no more drama. I
You
love
need
drama.
more drama.
Oh yeah, you should have called her Peter. You should have called my grandma.
Yeah, she does like a bit of drama like you. To be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, Luna.
She's like this.
The reason I didn't get him, I was standing right there and I like to see you and your brother try and solve the problem. Yeah?
Yeah, I like to do that too. But
Yeah.
you know what I also like? Drama.
You like drama. I like to see you and your brother solve the problem. So when a kid was pushing in front of you or in front of your brother, I was waiting nearby to see. At one point, he poked him in the face and I got cranky.
Who did?
The boy, he poked your brother in the face.
That's not nice.
And I did say something.
Do it. Just pretend this was
Just
his face.
with he went like that.
In his eye?
No, not in his eye. I was standing there to see if something would get worse, but I wanted to keep you guys safe. But I do like you guys to solve your problems. I do like it when you say, "Excuse me, I was next in line. You can't stand there."
I did say that.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
And I told my brother to say it too. He said it, and the boy kept ignoring him.
That's what I was saying to you. Sometimes sometimes some kids are behaving like that, and the parents are not strict. What do you think about that?
Bad mom.
You think she's a bad mom? Oh God, I wouldn't have made that judgment. You think so?
I would.
You would.
Because she didn't even get him in trouble, even though he is so mean to my brother.
Mhm.
I am protecting my brother because he's the best boy in the world.
He is the best boy in the world. I agree. So there are some parents that are strict and some parents that are not strict. Some parents that maybe should be stricter. Do you think there are some parents that should be less strict?
Tell me the children part.
Okay.
Children.
Oh, you want to know what the children are like? Okay. Do you think there are some kids who are sensible and do the right thing and the parents are too strict?
Yeah, I think they should be less strict because the kids know, because they're sensible. The kids know what to do and they know if it's right or wrong.
Okay. My next question is, am I strict?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You can be honest.
No, I'm honest. Sometimes you're like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
And then you're
Is that
like,
me yelling?
yeah, and then sometimes you're like, eat your breakfast, guys. And sometimes you're like, okay, that's it. We're going out for a walk, and then we have some family time. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes you're a little bit of both.
A bit of both. Okay. Do you think I'm strict when I shouldn't be? You know how I was saying some parents are strict, but their kids are
That like I can't really remember the times that you could have done that. So my answer is no. Like if you're the right amount of strict in the right amount of
I
time.
love you so much. You don't have to say that though.
I do.
I know.
I'm honest.
Can I tell you I love you? Can I tell you I think that there are times where I'm too strict.
I don't remember that.
And those times are probably the times where I'm feeling a little bit tired and grumpy or I haven't had a good.
Maybe you need to just try and remember which side of. Maybe you just keep waking up on the wrong side of the bed.
Maybe I should swap sides with Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
Maybe you need to go on that side instead of going on that side.
I love you so much. You know that? Do you know that I love you like crazy?
No, just joking. I absolutely
You're
do.
crazy, mate.
Like
I've
what?
got a couple more questions. Should I ask them to you or do you want to leave it at that?
I want to play Nintendo. That's not an option.
Am I fair?
Are you fair?
Do you think I'm fair?
Yeah, but sometimes when my tail gets. I do love warheads, and sometimes I give him like 2 warheads, and it's like too sour, and I like them, so it's fair because he doesn't like them, and I like them.
Yeah.
So it's fair.
Okay, no, but I'm saying, are there times where I'm unfair? Do you think I'm unfair sometimes?
I don't remember.
You can't think of a time where I've been unfair?
I can't. Can't think.
Oh, you're too kind, Luna.
Not too.
You're too kind. You know why I ask you these questions? I don't want you to feel like you have to tell me, yes, Mum, you're not strict or you're too
It's
kind and all
because
this.
I'm honest, and I just can't remember the last time you were doing that, so my answer's no.
Do you think I was unfair yesterday when we were out in the city with our friends and I was asking you to hold my hand while your best friend wasn't holding her mum's hand? Was I being too strict?
I don't remember if my friend was holding her mom's hand or not.
She wasn't holding her mum's hand because we were walking along that bridge and we were walking.
Wait, what bridge?
Okay, don't worry about the bridge. We were just walking through the city, and there was a time where I said, "No, you need to hold my hand." And your friend was skipping along and you wanted to skip with her.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, "I need you to hold my hand." Do you think I was being too strict then?
No.
You think I was being fair?
Yeah.
Really?
Because we were right next to a road.
Okay. Oh, gosh. See, here I am. You know what? I am here 24 hours later going, come on, I could have just let her skip a bit. I could have just let her have some fun. I was being too strict. And now you're saying, oh, no, fair enough. We're next to a road.
Yeah, but I also wanted to just burn my energy and have fun. So I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I love you to pieces. You know that?
You're the best mom ever.
Ay, no digas eso. I love you so much. I'm the luckiest. You know what I am? I might not be the best mum ever because sometimes I can be a little bit unfair and sometimes I can be a little bit too strict at times, but I know what I am. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I'm the luckiest mum.
The luckiest mom in the world.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for being on this episode, Luna.
Oh, we've ended it already.
Would you like to say something?
Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Banana.
I love you.
Banana.
You're mad. You're actually mad. Thank you for listening to our episode of Chicken Bananas.
Chicken, banana. A fire in my mustache.
Oh my God. Okay. And on that note, we hope you have a lovely day and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye. Loca.